Hey, you guys, good morning. We've got Gabe back, Gabriel Mann. Go by Gabe or Gabriel?
Both.
Both. Gabe, of course, is on the hit show called Revenge. And we're going to catch up on Nolan coming up in just a second here. But first, I want to introduce you to Randy. Randy's
Hey, Gabriel. Nice to see you.
This morning. So, bonjour, or bonsoir, I should say.
Salut, les copains.
Nick is in Dallas this morning.
Nick.
Hello.
Justin in the UK. He's in Brighton.
Justin.
Jimmy is in Koreatown, here in LA.
Oh, local boy. Love
Yes.
it. What's up, Jimmy?
Diano's in, no?
Dion.
And Ayub is in Leicester. He's also in England.
Ayub. Hello, my friend.
And we have a bunch of people watching us on air. So, hey, YouTubers. Hello, world. I do see you. If you have a question for Gabe, just put it in the stream or tag me in the Google Plus Hangout. Make sure you plus and like us, okay? And share the link. Whose car is that? That is you, Jimmy. I'm going to mute you for just 1 second.
That's mine. Scares me because I'm not in it, so I recognize the sound of that exhaust anywhere.
Oh, it sounds good.
Well,
nice and big,
or not,
big
right?
Engine.
Right. Or old engine that needs to be replaced, actually.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
So I know that these guys have some questions for you because they are huge fans of the show, and Nolan, of course. We're going in. This is the third season. No, what is this?
We are just on the verge of finishing up season 2. We have just a couple of episodes left.
Okay, and then a third season is coming.
Fingers crossed.
We usually know when. The end of May or June?
Any day now.
Oh, any day.
Any day now. So
the ratings are strong. You guys are going to get renewed. It's a no-brainer at this point.
Diano has spoken.
You know what? I'm your lips to God's ears, Diano. I'm a believer in cautiously optimistic. I would like to think not always cynical, but until I get the thumbs up, you gotta think about what else you might do. I am trying to imagine life past Nolan Ross at a certain point, but I'm certainly not ready to say goodbye yet. So
oh, good. Yeah. I use these guys as barometers, and they're pretty right on with the hit shows and what comes back.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to go with them.
I'm going to go with them, too.
Now, Randy watches the show Revenge from France, and I don't know if it's real time with the American season, but Randy, you had a question or a comment? Go ahead.
No, it was about the season. We hope a new season comes, and we're following it. We're about 24 hours behind. Hint, hint. Wink, wink.
Indeed.
No spoilers, right?
No spoilers.
Oh, no.
No. So what can you tell us about the upcoming episode?
Well, as we do with our show, as the season progresses, the stakes get higher, everything starts to ramp up, and we are dealing with a couple of new alliances that have happened. I think at the end of this past Sunday's episode, we hinted at a new relationship, which I may not want to mention on Google Plus for some of you guys that aren't caught up to the current episode at this point. But it was my character interacting with another character that I had been just dying to do some scenes with on this show, and it finally is happening. So I can tease. This is very vague and random, but the people who've been watching know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we're here. I know.
You know what I'm. There are more episodes, more scenes coming up that have to deal with that particular storyline. Unfortunately, we are moving very quickly toward losing one of our central cast members in the finale.
Okay.
We will wrap up.
That's a good tease.
I wish it was a tease because we're all very good friends on the show. So.
Was that their choice or?
No, I mean I think on a show.
It has been a story. It has to happen.
In a show like this, I think everything that ever goes down is always in service to the larger plot, which I think at a certain point, I'm not gonna lie, it may be my character. I mean, it could be any character. I mean, I'm teasing this as if it could be someone else.
But
if no one is written off the show, I ain't watching no more.
Yeah.
We're getting reports of Nolan being written off the show. Unconfirmed.
Now, that being said, I know you said you had some really some awesome scenes coming up with someone you've been dying to get together with.
Right.
Do you have some power in terms of where you take that storyline and with whom you.
You know, our writers are a great group of people, and we can always suggest, you
Right.
know, things that we might like to see. Although this is something that I had been suggesting and begging for since season one. So yes, maybe they listened to us,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
you know, it took a while. So at a certain point, I had sort of maybe given up faith that
But look, and here it is.
yeah, and here we are. So
Fantastic. Go ahead, Diano.
All right, Gabriel. First off, it's great seeing you again. It's like I really enjoyed the last time you were here and we were talking. For this season, it's like, I mean, Nolan has had a rough go at it. It's like just if it could go wrong, it did, and if it couldn't go wrong, that didn't stop it from doing it. But in the last episode, we finally got to kind of see a win for Nolan as he kind of took out, you know, that rival hacker Falcon.
Right.
Is that a beginning of an upward trend for Nolan as the season goes to the end?
As a proper revenger, you know, I think you were correct. It was time for Nolan to have a little bit of success and to kind of you know, to have something positive happen in his favor at this point. Although, you know what, this guy has got some bad karma on him. This Nolan Ross dude, because things just keep on happening. And then the question is, you know, it's trying to find the right balance of when Nolan and Emily are in front of the 8-ball or behind the 8-ball, and sort of trying to find the balance of those two things. And so, as much as sometimes we end up having a win, it usually means a couple of giant steps backwards before we can make another baby step forward. So, you know, I think certainly Nolan is regaining some of his confidence, but with some of the events that are about to go down in the show, that's going to be tested.
Okay, we've got another question from Jimmy. Go ahead, Jimmy.
I just had a quick question. Is there anybody in the acting world outside of where you are now that you would love to work with? Because I think you could play like Tilda Swinton's brother. It's a major thing, you know, and I could see like a really big deal with that. So,
you know what's amazing, Jimmy, actually, is that last year I was approached by a director through social media about actually playing Tilda Swinton's brother. I'm not kidding.
That's crazy. That's kind of the same hairstyle as you right now.
And I, you know, speaking of Tilda Swinton, I'm an enormous fan of hers. So I mean, just amazing. So yeah, I mean, speaking of other people that I would love to work with, yes, Tilda Swinton is one of them. I just saw a movie called The Place Beyond the Pines last night, and reminded again what a great talented actor Ryan Gosling is.
Yes,
and so I think of kind of guys that are in my peer group, he'd be someone that's amazing to work with. I'm a big Emma Stone fan. I am. I mean, there are a lot of great actors kind of out there right now, and I think it's always interesting to kind of mix people up in a different, unexpected way. But you know, I am definitely still rallying for an opportunity to work with Tilda Swinton. You nailed that. You nailed that. I can't believe you nailed that.
yeah, I'm good. What can I tell you?
You're good. You're good. You're really good.
Justin, go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah, I was wondering what the turnaround is for the actual making of the whole season. Is it done program by program, episode by episode? Do you just shoot the season in one go and then it's all cut up? And how long does the whole thing take to put together?
Well, yeah, no, Justin, we shoot it. We do shoot it episode by episode. Although we shoot, you know, we shoot episodes simultaneously for about 9 months. So
It's a 1 hour show.
it's a 1 hour show, so we'll get the script for each episode, and it takes us usually about 8 days to shoot the episode, and then generally as quickly as we're done, we're receiving the script for the next episode the day before we wrap.
Do you have table reads generally? Because I know
always have table reads. We always have a
okay.
table read prior to, and that's usually the best heads up that we can get in terms of what plot twists are coming next, to try and, as actors at least, get our head wrapped around where we want to take things emotionally, and then, you know, it's quick on your feet. I mean, because we were thinking about the fact that we have this 2-hour season finale coming up.
Oh wow!
And which is sort of the equivalent of Revenge, the movie.
Really.
But, you know, we were talking about the fact that if it were a film, we would be shooting it over the course of 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Whereas we're shooting a 2-hour Revenge movie season finale in 2.5 weeks, basically. So turnaround is very quick. Yeah.
Yes, Deanna, go ahead.
I was actually curious, this harking back to something we were talking about the last time you were here. At that point, it's like you said, it's like one of your missions on set was to get Emily Van Camp to start cracking up laughing, which you had managed to do twice off camera and never on camera. Update us on the situation, man.
Let's see. When did I get her last? Actually, I got her again. And it is in an episode that is. Is it this next one? I'm trying to think if it's this Sunday's episode. It's either this Sunday or the following Sunday. I don't know if we had just been working too many hours and we were all a little bit slap happy. All right,
yeah.
We definitely were working too many hours and we were definitely slap happy. But I got her to the point where she couldn't come back, so we had to take a break. And after the episode airs, I can share with you which scene that was. But keep an eye out.
Awesome.
I got her. I got you, Emily. How you like me now?
Gabe is on Twitter. If you guys don't know, if you want to tweet with watching the story, I believe it is at Gabriel_Mann.
And you would be correct.
That is you,
that is
correct?
exactly.
It has a little check mark. So
yes.
Okay, that is you. Now the show airs on Sunday night.
It's Sunday, ABC at 9.
ABC at 9 o'clock. So we still have a few episodes left.
Yeah, but for those fans out there, it's time to tune in because the plot is about to twist so quick. And if you don't want to catch spoilers on the internet and so forth, I will try not to tweet them out on my Twitter. But people are going to be talking about what's about to go down. So my advice. Watch live.
Okay.
You're going to end up in Twitter jail again if you try it.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that you were in Twitter jail.
All right, you know what? I was halfway between thinking it was really humorous and being really embarrassed. I'm like, did you really tweet that much? Who knew that even existed? I overtweeted.
To unfollow you.
Yeah. I mean, there's no Twitter rule book. Who says that?
That doesn't happen on Google Plus. I'm just going to put that out there.
By the way, it's time to move over to Google Plus. On Sundays, let's do a live chat Google Plus situation.
We do that.
Right?
They do that with a bunch of shows. So I encourage you to do that. Gabe, thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with us
Thanks
again.
for having me.
I'm going to take a quick photo. Here's the camera, if you remember. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.